Welcome to the AhReWriter stream. This is your special guest of the evening. From the week, you've heard him before. It's the Muscle Maker. After working out so much and so hard, it seems like it's time to just break and to say, it's enough. But then we remember that it is time to work out the center of our body, the center of our essence. We call it the core, and we like to call it the abdominal muscles, yeah. And while we work out these muscles, we can also work out our legs at the same time. We have the calves, we have the thighs, and much more intertwined within. And thus, together, with a little bit of extra weight, we can do much more. You think you can do so much when you do your crunches and your sit-ups by themselves? No. The answer is, give yourself some extra weight. And with this comes the addition of the weighted vest. This is what I have bestowed upon the AhReWriter today. And thus, we begin a workout unlike any other. You think that dumbbells and your own intuition and intelligence are enough? Watch as we put on the vest and take the extra step towards perfection. Perfection. You're listening to Sights by Hurricane Turtle. Stay tuned for more remixes and retrospections before the stream begins. We can go wherever we want. All we need are the tools and the desire. If you need more resistance to your life, you can provide. It's up to you to decide. Easy and hard could be something to worry. Instead, we could see there's no difference between your interpretation makes it everything. Hello everybody and welcome to the AhReWriter channel. My name is Ari and thank you so much for being here, whether you're here live or for the VOD. So far, just the VOD, but that's okay. I'm starting the stream a little bit later today because I've been a little bit busy today with a lot of things. What a day of preparation, of work, of getting things done in my personal life when it comes to little things around the condo and things like that. And then, even better, I've got grandparents that I love and I'm going to be helping very soon. So, let me get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit late, but I've already taken my supplements. I'm ready to rumble. And all I need to do is turn down the volume a little bit to these epic songs in this little playlist of ours. This should lead into another set of playlists because it's going to end in about 42 minutes. We should be okay. Today is going to be a special day. This is the last day of our weekday workout session. We've streamed 4 days in a row, unprecedented on the AhReWriter channel. Of course, every day has been about an hour, and it's been in the middle of the week, so I've been working right before stream. So you guys can forgive me if I don't have such long streams right now, but we're doing this on purpose because I typically work out in the evenings, and so I thought it would be great. And here we are, the last day. The last day of our weekday workouts, and here it is. Today is the big fancy one. This is legs and abs, and you guys may think, oh, you know, it's more exciting to see if you can do some upper body stuff, and if you really got, you know, the different physique for that, and what muscles will you do. But today we have amazing squats with a weighted vest, and then even better than that, we have our sit-ups, which are going to be a combination of crunches and sit-ups at the same time, because I'll have my hands behind my head to stabilize my neck, and then we go up and we'll go all the way from 0 to 90 with our back. So we're going to be very careful to do it the right way with 20 extra pounds. So I'm 160 pounds. Today I'm going to be 180 pounds at least. Let's give it a go. So without further ado, it's time for us to go. Time for us to make it happen. Of course, I see a Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I have to catch it. I mean, come on. It's a Tentacool. So I'm just going to catch it really quickly. All we have to do today is we have to move our microphone and get everything ready to go. It's going to be a great night. I have a lot to do, and we're going to get it done. However, luckily, it's not the longest workout. So if you guys want to do something similar, you can do squats with extra weights, and you can also essentially do your sit-ups with extra weights on you. And this weighted vest is really, really cool. It comes with these small black sacks that are about 2.5 pounds each in terms of how heavy they are. And then you put a bunch of them on your vest. And once you add them up, they equal 20 pounds. So let me get this right. It's 2.5 times 8 equals 20. Am I right? There you go. So I put about 8 of them, 4 and 4, on my chest. They're on a special weighted vest that are meant for them, and it's going to be great. Let's get to it, guys. We're going to get ready to rumble. I'm going to start doing some setup. It should take me about 5 minutes or less. Give me one moment. I'll be right there, right ready to rumble. And so let me just get a couple things started. Oh, man, the music's fantastic, isn't it? But I'm going to move it down a little bit extra. A little bit lower. Perfect. That should be just right, but not too low, not too high. So let's go. I'm going to get everything ready to go. First of all, my phone. Let me get that situated. I can do it right here. So I'm going to get Prism Lens ready to go. Thank you so much again to Prism Live and Prism Lens and all that fun stuff. Love you guys so much. Man, I want to get sponsored by these guys. This is the greatest way to stream the phone that I know of, at least. So we're going to do the camera. Amazing stuff. I can already see everything working quite nicely. I'm going to go and I'm going to get everything ready over there, and then I'm going to bring the microphone afterwards. So I'll be right back in just a second. See you guys very, very soon. Moving the microphone right now. All right, I'm gonna be testing the microphone now. It looks like it wasn't picking up before. Give me a second, let me make sure that it works before I switch to the microphone. Or the phone, give me a second. Okay. To the microphone. All right, I'm gonna be testing the microphone now. It looks like it wasn't picking up before. Give me a second, let me make sure that it works before I switch to the microphone. Or the phone, give me a second. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a weird feeling about this one. I was thinking, oh, maybe the mic isn't picking up my volume too well. But I don't think that's the case, and I'll tell you why. Because my volume is pretty low for the music on my end, but I think for you guys, it's very even. And luckily, I have a lot of slack to bring the microphone really close right now, so it's almost like I'm on stream. Oh my God. But we're gonna see what happens. This should be even better than all of the other 3 days of today. Out of curiosity, I will test this really quick and I'll be right back and we're gonna get right into it. So give me one moment. Let me just see how it looks here. Oh my God. But we're gonna see what happens. This should be even better than all of the other 3 days. pretty happy with that, guys. I think it's gonna be great. And I like the song that's playing too. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. But I'm not gonna sing along to it because I'm probably a little bit, off from where it is right now. Anyway, guys, let's do this. So, today's is gonna be a really interesting day. First of all, we start off with the little back brace. But I'm gonna do something very special today, like I told you guys earlier. It's gonna be all about this amazing weighted vest that I got. So, back brace on. Don't stick out your chest, your stomach too much when you're putting this on. You want it to be relatively tight, not too tight. There we go. That way when you do suck in your stomach, it's not going to be too loose. Because you want it to be kind of tight, but in the middle. So there we go. This one feels pretty good right now. Not too tight, not too loose, just right. Very nice. Okay guys, let me go and get the weighted vest and show you how epic this is. What I do is I put the vest on, but I have a towel to protect my neck from, it hurting me. So let me show you what I'm talking about right now. It's really, really cool. Wow, this thing is heavy, I'll tell you what. It's exactly 20 pounds. Here's the back side where the straps are, and these are gonna actually be strapped onto the front. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the front side. And this is where all the weight is, because I'm gonna be laying on my back, so I can't really have the weight on the back. So I have 4 and 4 of those 2.5 weights basically strapped in through these. These are amazing. So I have them basically in these little compartments. I also have a zipper for if I want like any papers or a phone in this area, so it's pretty cool. But I have them in here with these Velcro straps. Very, very strong stuff. What I'm gonna do before doing anything else is take off my necklace, because we don't need any dangling jewelry, as you guys have known for the last 3 days. And today is the finale. This is the big one, guys. So let me use one arm. Oh, that's really heavy. Now I'm gonna put this over here. For some reason, the weighted vest, oddly enough, feels even heavier than when I actually hold a 20-pound dumbbell. It's crazy how heavy it feels. And I wonder it's because of the weight distribution being a little bit more larger compared to that centered kind of thing. It's very interesting. So what we need to do now is I'm going to keep this on my lap for a second, and then I'm going to use this towel. I'm going to make sure the towel is hot dog style, as they say. And then the thick part that does not have the two ends meeting, that will go towards my neck. And that will guarantee that I get a little bit of protection from this very heavy vest cutting into me. And the real goal right now, especially with the back brace, is to stay with my back straight and not hurt my back, shoulders, or neck while using this thing. This is a very, very interesting tool you need to be very responsible with before you use it. So let's get into it right now. I'm also going to take the straps that are currently attached to each other in the back. I'm going to undo them and get them ready to basically attach to each other from the front, because they have the Velcro on both sides essentially. So it's going to be amazing. Now, the weighted vest now will go on top, so check this out. Just like that. Boom. So it's halfway on me, and sitting down is a really safe way to do this. Then I adjust the towel to make sure that it will basically be a cushion from the vest to me. Do I need to do this? No. Do I want to? Absolutely. I mean, look at this. Much, much better. You see what I'm doing? Now, I'm going to hold the vest with one of my arms, and I'm going to get the straps from the back behind me. They're very easy to get, as you can see. They were kind of hanging right there, so I can just do this. No problem. And I'm going to pull this, and luckily, there's some Velcro in the front as well. So when you strap these, it's very, very secure, and it's never fallen on me or had any issues. So I'm now going to take this one and do the same thing. And I just switch with the other arm. And there it is, guys. The vest is on. Now, with the vest on, what I want to do is the following. Really move around, stretch a little bit, make sure that it feels good. adjust the towel a little bit if I need to. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit to the left here. This one a little bit to the left as well, because sometimes it scrunches up and it wants to go inwards a little too much. Now, is this a big deal? Not really, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, I have it ready to go. So what I can do now is, as I stand up straight, I'm holding 20 pounds here. So we have to be very careful when we're doing our exercises. Let's get into it, guys. We're ready to go. So what I can do now is showcase the highest weights that I have, 40 pounds in each hand, and I can do some squats. So check this out. I'm going to take these guys. These are actually amazing exercise tools for your forearms as well. I used to use them back in the day. You can actually basically take these and squeeze them like this. So yesterday when we did biceps and forearms, could have been pretty cool. But I found that basically if I do the dumbbells and I do the little forearm curls with the wrist like this, it's a little bit better and you don't need to do as many reps. I've kind of graduated past these. They're actually very, 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 very easy for me. And sadly, these guys here, they have a bit more resistance and you can actually control that with this little knob right here. But the problem is that the grip is very, very small for a smaller hand. Even though my hands are not the biggest, they're like medium sized. I know this because I play piano, so I have like, I'm able to stretch from maybe to like 9 keys at the most on the piano. So that's about how large my hand is. And this is too small for me. So this feels very uncomfortable for me to use. Feels like my hand is scrunched when I try to use it. So I don't use these anymore. Let me move these over here. I'm not going to need them at all today. And I'm going to move this there. And you can see as I do these things, I'm trying to keep myself very straight. And the neck, you have to be careful when you bend down with the neck. So when I do, I try to keep my back straight when I do so. And if I have to, we do the same thing we learned in the last few days. We just bend down and stick our butt out like this. No problem, right? So I'm gonna take the 40 pounds. This is gonna look really intense, but for me, not too bad. I have strong legs, and our legs happen to be some of the strongest parts of our bodies in terms of, in relation to, excuse me, our arms and other parts of our bodies and our chest, etc. So here we go. 40 pounds each hand. Squats. How many can I do? Let's begin. And then I have 20 pounds in the center, so it's 50 in each hand, technically. Breathe out as you come up. 4. 6. 12. 14. 15. Woo, very good. Amazing. Wow. Oh, let's put these back. Nice and safe. Oh. Now, the key to doing that exercise is to take your arms and never have them fully straight. You don't want to lock your elbow with the arm and make it a complete straight arm. Instead, always have a slight bend. So just a little bit. Doesn't have to be like this, obviously, but don't be perfectly straight and go past that straight point at the opposite end of the fulcrum. Just, oh yeah, thank you very much. One of my little wrist guys just fell. Very nice. So instead, you take your arms and you basically bend them inwards just a little bit while you do it, so that you're like this, and then boom, boom. That way you keep yourself safe and you don't hurt yourself just in case. Now, what I do when I need to sit down or bend over, when I have this on, is I basically can either bend like this and sit carefully, butt back, and then on, just like that. And then I can bend forward, but I keep my back straight the whole time. I just stick my little bum out a little bit whenever I need to. Let's move these guys like that. Have them touching. Perfect. Okay guys, we did the first set of squats. I don't think I've done, what was that, 15
or 16. Whew, I don't think I've done that in a long time. I forgot my book. Let me go and get it. And that's fine because I get to use this the whole time. So I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, I got my log book like I've done the last couple of days. Day one, I kind of memorized things, but that's okay. And today, we write things down. Now, you'll notice that when I walk with this, I will hold it up a little bit with my own arms. I could just let it go, but that could put too much weight on my neck, and I don't want to hurt myself. So you have to be very careful when you use this thing. When you're exercising, that's great. Obviously, you don't want to compensate for the weight. But sometimes when you're doing normal things, you want to be careful. All right, so I have done, let's say it was about 15 at 50 pounds each hand. That's how it's calculated in Caliber, the app that I use to calculate everything. So 50, it was 40 plus 20 on each side, or sorry, 10 on each side, 20 total. So 10 plus 40 is 50. Perfect. Okay, that's the first set. Now, we're going to do abs immediately. Let's do them. It's going to be a combination of sit-ups and crunches. Crunches are usually just basically going up a little bit and getting that real crunch for the upper ab. And they're very, very good. But I find that with this weight, I can do proper sit-ups and really activate the entire abdominal muscle. So we're going to do that right now. Let me put this log over here. Very good. And you'll see that I'm a little bit slower with this on purpose just to be safe. But now you can see me really pumping it with this guy on. This is going to be intense, guys. Here we go. I'm going to take the bench now, and for the first time ever on stream, I'm going to be taking my legs and not putting them on this part or above it here. Instead, I put it in between so I can lock my legs in place and really do some work. So I'm going to put basically this in the middle of the shin of my leg there. The calf is behind the shin and right here. So I'm going to put this right around here. Wherever I feel comfortable. The shin's issue is that it doesn't have a lot of muscle or fat. So we have to be very careful, but I should be very good with this padding right here. Here we go. I'm just going to go all the way down. Find a nice, comfortable position. I think this is going to be really nice. And you can see that I'm actually going to the lower portion of the shin just to get a little bit more situated. Depends on your body and how you feel. And here we go, guys. I'm going to begin. Breathe out when you go up and breathe in when you go down. You ready? This is my own body weight plus 20 pounds. 3. 5. Now, I need an adjustment. I'm going to move my little weighted vest a little bit lower. There we go. I'm at 7 right about now. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 14. 16. Keep your back straight as you do this. 18. 20. I can do more. 21. 22. 23. Wow, this is tough. 24. One more at least. That's it. Second wind just came in. 26. 27. 28. Okay. I'm going to stop right there. Whew. I don't think I've ever done 28 before for that. Whew, that was fun. Oh, wow, amazing. 28 reps with 20 pounds on me plus my own body weight. Wow, that was exciting. Okay, we make some adjustments, make sure that everything's centered. But right now, feeling pretty darn good. And nothing's hurting. I just have to be careful. When I first did this and I wasn't really prepared, the part of my back in between the neck and the upper back started to hurt a little bit after about 15 minutes. And it was because of my posture and because I wasn't supporting myself. So I basically keep my back straight and think about it, because sometimes we don't think about that. And I just hold this vest up a little bit sometimes. Right now when I'm sitting, it's not so bad. And I'm doing great right now. Wow, let's write down our stats. That was awesome. Oh boy. All right. And as I do this, I'm not going to stand and do it like I usually do. I'm going to sit down, keep it safe, keep it simple. 28 with 20 pounds on my chest and of course my own body weight, which the Caliber app doesn't really need you to put in sometimes, but I do put in the body weight as a separate entity so that it understands. So it's quite nice. The other issue is that when you're doing this, it's not your whole body weight because your legs are not really being used. It's the core and up, from the waist and up. So that's something to consider whenever you are calculating body weight exercises. Guys, we did it. Now, I think that that's going to be it for tonight in terms of the types of exercises. We're just going to do these two, squats and abs, and it's as simple as that. There are other exercises we can do, such as the, what are they called? Lunges, that's what they're called. So I could literally take myself and lunge forward like this. Boom. And like that. And it's not bad for different parts of the leg muscles, but to be honest with you, I'm exercising those already, so it's a little bit extra. So I'm not going to do them today, let's not worry about it. Let's get right into it for set 2 and set 3, and we're going to be done at a nice pace today. Let's do it. All right, back to the squats, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a swig of seltzer first. Oh, fantastic. Oh, very, very good. All right, guys. Whew. What happens when I do this, especially while talking, is that I start to sweat and get a bit of a cardio exercise. It is awesome. And it's beginning right now. Let's go. 40 pounds again? Heck yes, let's do it. Whenever you breathe out, that's what causes the oxygen inside of us to really flow and be created by the red blood cells. And breathing in allows them to absorb that oxygen. Here we go. Slow and steady. Wins the race. 5. 10. 14. Whew. Okay. Wow. Oh. Oh man. I'll let you guys in a little secret. I started the weekday workout on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today's Friday, right? And I only have 4 sets of workouts. Sometimes I do only 4. And this week, on Monday, the day that I didn't stream, I did legs and abs. So today, I'm not feeling sore. I've had a lot of days to recover my legs and abs while doing the other exercises. Instead, to be honest with you, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling strong. Let's do the abs again, set 2. I did a lot last time. What was the number? 28. It's insane. Just now I did 14 of the squats. So 14 at 20. Excellent. Amazing stuff. 15 and then 14. Very good. Now, how many abs can I do? And I know that as I get more exhausted, this becomes exponentially harder. But I'm going to give it a go. Here we go, guys. Get into position. Reorganize all your assets. Sorry about the graphic nature of that reorganization. There we go. Don't want anything to be sticking to me. I'm starting to sweat, so it's happening. This is a good sign. And if you want to really get rid of some carbs and some calories, this also helps a little bit too, although I've never been much of a calorie guy because of my disposition and my bone density. In general, my goal is to gain muscle and to make sure that I don't retain too much fat in the stomach area. Here we go. Adjusting, stretching, just quick stretches. Remember not to stretch too much before you work out. Stretch really deep after. Here we go. Four. Yeah. 8. 10. Some part of me is saying this is too much. 11. And the other part of me is saying this is way too low for what I did last set. 12. 14. And so overall I say, am I really tired? 16. And the answer is kind of 18. But you know what? If I was forced to do this for a survival reason or to save somebody's life, I would do more. And I would push myself until it hurts. And this is an exercise that I have no excuses for. I have no tendonitis, no issues, except for maybe holding my arms in that position for a long time, but it's not so bad anymore. The only goal is to get stronger, faster, because time is the only constraint. One more. We did it. Holy guacamole. I kind of lost track after about like 18 or 20 or whatever. I kind of went into a bit of a daze. What was it? Was it 25? Was it 26? Was it 27? I don't remember. I'll have to look at the VOD later. For now, I'll say it was like 25 plus. Whew, that was fun. Oh my god. Oh. Good. Numbers are in. Second set complete. This set may have only 2 exercises for now, but there's more that people can add if you guys want to. And for me, this is a lot because of how many reps I do for the abs. Which leads me to an interesting point, because if you guys have seen my other streams, you know that the goal is to get maybe 6, 8, at the most 10 or maybe 12 reps of an exercise. And if you're injured, you can go a little bit more like I do. But even then, usually it's a waste of time and you want to go up to the next level of 5 pounds up. The problem that I have is that I only weigh a certain amount of weight and that I only have 20 pounds on this big guy. And I could put, as you guys can see in the back, 20 more pounds in the back. There are actually pockets for it in the back. But I'm not going to because it will affect me whenever I lay down on my back. So I need something heavier on my stomach. And so I'll find a way. I may even get a personal trainer or even just look it up online and see what's the best way to increase the weight so I can really work on my abs and get the best ab and core exercises. All right, guys, I think I'm ready for the last set. Here we go. Don't want to sit around too much, right? I think I could do 40 pounds again. Sometimes I felt pain in my knees when I would do that heavy weight too many times in a row. So 35 is safer, but I think I can do this. Today I'm feeling really strong. Let's give it a go. Okay, how many can I do? Last set. Three. Nine. 10. 13, 14, 15. Wow, I maybe could go more, but I'm gonna stop. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. Wow, that's more than I've done, I think, ever. Ooh. Growing is nice. Don't expect to grow after every workout, guys. It takes me usually 1, 2, or even 3 months or more to go up by 5 pounds. It depends on how heavy I work out and how often I work out and my injuries. So keep that in mind. The design is fine. To explain in due time, all I know. Linkin Park reference from the song In the End. So you guys can listen to that song. It's a beautiful song. As you can see, compared to the other days, I'm a little bit out of breath. But it's good. It's a really good sign. It means that I'm really working my heart, working my body, and in many ways working my brain. Let me get a swig of seltzer. And I have a tip about seltzer for you guys. Why it can be sometimes a little bit better than water in some ways. Seltzer is special because the carbonation is absorbed a little bit faster into our bodies, so we can get hydrated a little bit faster from it compared to just using water. But water is clean and carbonation is not necessary. So either way is usually fine. Don't chug a lot of water when you work out. Have some sips here and there. And that way you're not overloading yourself with water. Okay guys, last set, last exercise. Let's see how many abs I can do, how many sit-ups I can do. Oh man. And I'll show you before I begin this set that it is almost useless to do the regular crunches after a certain point when you have the need for extra weight. So watch this. I go back into position, and this is the same position that I did earlier. This is also the position for crunches. A crunch works by making sure that your head is either straight or even your eyes can be looking back behind you like this, and then just crunching up like this. And it can be effective, but when you need more weight, you can do 50, even more of these, and they're not going to give you a lot of benefit, and they take a lot of time. This is why I have the weights and why I've now developed the sit-up exercise as a compromise, because sit-ups are usually not that good for you. They're kind of a waste of time, but when you have a lot of weight on you, they really give you some benefit. Just like now. You ready, guys? Am I in position? Let me make sure my legs are good. Nothing is stuck to itself. Oh, gotta shake it out sometimes. Here we go. Four. I'm already tired. 5. That's just my brain talking to me. 7. 9. 10. Wow, I'm exhausted. But I got this. 11. 13. 14. 15. 17. 18. Oh my God. Can I do more? Yes, I can. 19. Second wind. 20. I want to get stronger. 22. 23. I think this is tough. Yeah, right. I know what tough is. 24. 25. I can do more than that. 26. Oh, that's enough. Wow. Wow. I thought that I was going to stop at 18 or 20, I'll tell you what. And I'm not being silly for the camera, I'll tell you that. 26 in the last set. Oh, so good. Oh, I'm so happy. I am sweating and I am tired. Woo, good stuff. All right, let me record my data. Oh, wow. Fantastic. What a great workout. Okay. 26-20. What did I do for the squats? I didn't write it down. I think I went to like 14 or 15, eh? I don't remember. It was pretty good. Was it 14 or 15? I don't remember. Oh, sorry if you heard that. I had to let a little bit of gas out, so sorry about that. Oh, I'm gonna say 14 for now. I'll look at the VOD later before I record my results. Not a problem. Oh yeah, that's 14-50. 50, and that's 20. Jesus Christ. I wrote the wrong numbers for some of them. Usually I do it on the phone, so I'm getting a little dazed and confused with this. This, because of the up and down motion as well, it gets you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit disoriented. Whew, very good though, very, very good stuff. All right, down and out. Oh, results can go there. Bring some water. I will slowly take off the weighted vest. I am now done with it. That was great fun though. Oh, and one day I'll get a better weighted vest that has more weight so I can really push myself to the next level. But for now, it's pretty darn good. Oh, very good, satisfying sound. And then slowly, we just move up like this. Very good. And there's my sweaty towel. Woo. And the vest is here. I'm going to get it in position and put it back in the room. Nice and easy. It's nice and slow movements whenever you're tired. It tends to be the best and safest way to do things. All right, guys. We did it. That was awesome. I'm going to reset up everything. I need to move my microphone, my phone, and this weighted vest into position. So I'm going to do them all systematically. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry if you heard me burp, I was a little gassy. I'm gonna take off my lovely little back brace. Oh, it's very good. It seems like it doesn't work sometimes, but this thing's pretty cool because you don't even realize that it's hard to bend in the wrong way with this on because it's really in the middle of your lumbar section, so it's pretty cool. Let's put this bad boy back in its position. We did it, guys. The weekday workouts are now complete. Week 1 at least. My first week ever doing this kind of stuff. Oh, it was a lot of fun. There we go. Back brace in position. All right, guys. Let me get the microphone and the phone and a couple other things ready to rumble. I need to get back onto the stream. So I'll see you guys really soon. Alright guys, let me get the microphone and the phone and a couple other things ready to rumble. I need to get back onto the stream, so I'll see you guys really soon. Okay, let's see. I think you guys can hear me. My audio readout looks good. I'm gonna test the stream just to make sure, but this is looking amazing. Let's see. Nope. Please click here. Test the stream just to make sure, but this is looking amazing. Well, sounding great. All right, very, very good. Let me go back
and plug in one more thing over here, and then let's get back into the stream. Whew. Oh. Oh, wow. We did it, guys. What a day. What a stream. Oh, I've got a little snack that I'm going to be having on the side here. These are some amazing little pretzels full of protein made by Beyond Twist. So they're low-carb pretzels. This is the, let me show you guys without the glare, sunny mustard ones. So they have a nice bit of spice, but not too spicy. They just taste like mustard and some other stuff. Cheers. And I didn't make my protein shake yet. I'm gonna make it after stream, so don't worry about that. Excellent. Sorry for eating in the microphone. I'll be a little quiet if I can. Very good. All right, that was awesome. I've got all my numbers on my little notepad right here. So I think that I may have gotten the last set a little wrong by 1 or 2, but as you guys can see, the bottom set of numbers here, here, and here are pretty good. So not too shabby. All right, nobody's in the chat, so it looks like this is another VOD, and that is okay with me. I'm gonna eat the pretzel before I choke on it. And while I do, I may set up Pokemon Go just to have some fun. And I talked yesterday about something fun. I played too many PvP games yesterday, so I couldn't show it on stream because you can only play 5 sets. But today, why not? I have a little bit of time. We're at about an hour into the stream. It's Friday. I don't have work tomorrow. Let's have some fun. Oh, so I'm going to plug this bad boy into the charger, get some power. I'm at 87% battery, so I'm not too worried, but just in case, you know. Let me turn on my Pokemon Go Plus and watch the colors. Yeah, I gotta move the phone first. There it is. Ooh, from the bottom. Amazing. I love it. So we'll use that while we're playing to collect the stops near us. Let me show you my screen and give me a moment. I gotta connect it back to Prism Live through the screen setting and not the camera setting. Whew, I am tired, but in a great way. I feel amazing. What a great workout, eh? Start broadcast. Okay. Looks like it's working. Whew. Man, I'm feeling amazing. There it is. Looks good on my end, and looks good on stream end, but there I am. Hello. For today, I can unlock this and just make it a little bit larger because we're not doing anything the other way. So is it going to let me? Okay, I can move it. Great. So I can do this. Hello. Hi. Oh, that's amazing. I like the little bit of black on the left side. That's perfect. Okay, really, really good. Let me lock that again and we're good to go. So, I'm back in Pokemon Go. Looks like there was a Mareanie next to me that despawned. Oh well. So I'm gonna check, make sure that everything is squared away, that I don't have too many of certain things. I do have a lot of Pokeballs, so I'm gonna get rid of some because I don't need so many. And I want to keep my inventory nice and even. I live next to 2 Pokestops, so Pokeballs are really free to me.
Great balls and ultra balls, they do come at a decent rate, but I don't want to waste them, so I never get rid of them, and I only use them when I need to, you know? You'll be surprised that you can use Pokeballs more often than greats and ultras in tougher situations. So try to use them first sometimes, not always against like third stage evolution Pokemon and some second stage ones, but you can try, you know, see what happens. Anyway, very, very good. My items are looking great. I have a lot of little passes here. I got some cool little TMs. The elite ones are great because they're special moves that cannot be used unless you have the elite TM or you got the Pokemon during a special event. So, interesting how that works. And finally, you can see the Sinnoh Stones here on the right side. And these guys are amazing because I didn't get them for like 3 months. Now I have just the right amount I need to evolve some Pokemon, and I had like 2 like a month ago. Oh, I felt the vibration. There's the Marini. Perfect. Let's catch it, and then we're going to do some PvP. I want some candy for it, some extra candy, so I'm going to use the Pinap Berry, the yellow one. This is considered the best berry in the game that is not too expensive to get. The Silver Pinap is everybody's favorite because it increases your chance to catch, plus gives you extra berries. And this one just gives you the extra berries, and that's it. Oh, I missed. Oh, almost got the center. I wanted to go for an excellent shot on that one, but it's really tough to get it on Marini. I still caught it. I got very lucky, but usually it doesn't want to get caught if you don't at least get a great or an excellent catch, which means you get the middle circle or the small circle. The largest circle up to a certain threshold is called a nice catch, and that is the easiest one that doesn't really give you a lot of benefits. Okay, is this Marini good? Not really. I'm going to get rid of it. Let's go into PvP. So how it works is, we go into the battle mode right here. I've already played a little bit in this set today, but I think I have one more after this. Still, it doesn't really matter. I can at least do these 2 and maybe more. So I'm going to play this. And now I can choose my league. So you can see that the CP of the Pokemon matters in these leagues. I have some in Masters League, but not a lot of meta Pokemon in Master League, so I'm not really ready for it. Ultra League, on the other hand, I'm kind of sort of ready for. I actually just got a Swampert that is looking really, really good. It's 1 stat off of the perfect stats, off of a hundo, as they say, 100%. So I could give it the Elite TM today and go crazy. But let me show you my Great League stuff, because I've been really focusing on Great League and getting my Pokemon to be perfected in this league. So don't worry about this group of Pokemon. These are my 500 CP guys that are made for the Little League. But I can swap over to my little beefcakes, basically, my little 15,000 guys or less. So here, we've got some interesting things. Man, the music gets really loud sometimes. Holy guacamole. Let me turn that down a little bit. It's a nice song though. Alright, so how this works is I want to make sure that my Pokemon's typings are relatively balanced. I am missing some meta Pokemon, but it's okay. I have also some really good ones as well. So I have Scrafty, and this guy's really, really cool. Let me sort by CP. And I'll show you. First of all, let's talk about the ones that come up first. So this is a Skarmory. I called him 2 Mori. And this guy is 2 stats off of perfect. He basically knows, in my opinion, the best moves for a Skarmory, but a lot of people would rather use Brave Bird instead of Flash Cannon. For me, it's another flying type move. It takes longer to charge than Sky Attack. What's the point? I'd rather use Sky Attack. And then if I need to, I have Flash Cannon, which I very rarely use, because it takes a long time to charge. But I have Steel Wing to compensate as my fast attack. So Steel Wing, Sky Attack, it's mainly what I use. And Skarmory is very special because Flying Steel resists everything except Electric and Fire, which only do 2 times extra damage. Now, that's in the normal games. In Pokemon Go, it's a little bit different. The ratios are like 1 point something, and if it's 4 times effective, if like you're a Grass Ice and you're weak to Fire, but Fire is weak, or Grass and Ice are weak to Fire, you're typically 4 times weak to it. But in Pokemon Go, I think it's like 2.6 if I'm not mistaken. Look it up online, you guys can tell me the exact numbers. Doesn't really matter. So Skarmory is really, really good for its typing, and its moves are okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Next is this guy. I love this guy. Good old Scrafty. So he is 1 off of perfect, and he's basically a fighting dark type. And I taught him the best moves that I think are best for him. He can charge them up very quickly,
Power Up Punch charges up very fast. Does not do a lot of damage. It only does about 20, as you guys can see. But it's okay because it increases his attack every time he uses it. So if the opponent knows how Scrafty works, they're probably not going to block this attack, and that's okay. But I'm still going to get that extra buff. Moving on, we have somewhere down here. Where is he? Where is he? There he is, Claudie 1. There he is. Clodshire. This guy is Poison Ground. He's really, really special. He knows a really nice moveset. So Mudshot generates energy very quickly. Does not hit hard, but it's okay. Because once he generates his energy, he can do Sludge Bomb or Stone Edge, which are really, really good moves in this meta. Stone Edge can kill a lot of air units and different kinds of other types. And then Sludge Bomb is just a really fast move that comes out and does really good damage for its cost. And it's really good against fairy types and grass types. So I'm really, really good. This team feels nice to me, so we're going to get through it. Here we go. Oh my god. I am physically exhausted, mentally slightly exhausted, but I'm okay. I trained a client this morning for 3 hours, so that was a lot of fun. Oh, good client too. Very, very skilled guy who knows a lot of CAD stuff. CAD is computer-aided drafting, by the way. Okay, so Scrafty dies to Dragonite because Dragonite's a flying type and fighting does not do well. But I'm going to do what I usually do. I'm going to bait him with one power-up punch and see if he blocks. If he doesn't, and regardless of what he does, I switch right now. I'm going to go for Clodshire because Clodshire is okay against him. And I know a rock move which is good against flying and neutral to dragon, so it'll do ×2. I'm going to block because I'm scared. And I'm going to see if he switches. He does not. Okay, he has another one. Dragon Claw is one of the best dragon moves in the game. I'm going to say no this time because I need to save my shields. It's not that bad. My lovely Clodshire is a very tanky Pokemon. One of the main reasons why it's one of the best ones, especially in this league. So I'm going to try Stone Edge. He blocks it. I'm very sad and very scared. There's Fairy, but the good news is that Wigglytuff knows Charm. Charm does not charge up its moves very quickly. I have a Wigglytuff of my own that's one off of a hundo. So I know that Wigglytuff knows... Oh, he didn't even block! He's out of blocks. Oh my god, he's out of blocks. Oh my god. Yes! I killed the Wigglytuff almost for free. Woohoo! Amazing. So yeah, Wigglytuff knows... I think a fairy charge move, I forgot its name, and Icy Wind, and they take a long time to charge. Okay, Skarmory is amazing. Watch this. I think that Steel is really good against Dragon because it resists Dragon. It's not doubly effective against it, but it's okay. And watch this. If he attacks with Dragon Claw, which he does, barely any damage. Amazing. And then Flying is neutral to both Dragon and Flying. I'm going to use my Sky Attack, which charges at a decent pace. If he lets it happen, it's fine. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any shields, right? Yeah, I can beat this guy. Okay, Annihilate is going to be tough. He is kind of neutral to me, but Flying is good against... oh no, I think actually I win. I block this. Sky Attack is going to do so well against him because he's a fighting type. Flying is super effective against fighting. Okay, here we go. Yep, I got it. I just got to make sure I get all these flying things. Okay. I did it! Yay, I won! Annihilate is a really tough Pokemon too. Whew, my god, he's one of the best Pokemon, especially in this league and beyond even. I mean, fighting Ghost is really special. Wow, my 4th battle is done. Let me show you guys what I mean. I have one more battle to play. So far in this set, I've only won twice. And that's okay with me. I have one more battle to play. And if I do win it, I get an encounter with a Pokemon. Let's battle and let's see what happens. Go back to my boys. Let's do it. Now, my team is relatively weak to water. Clodshire is a ground type, so he is weak to water. And Skarmory and Scrafty are neutral to water. So we'll see what happens. Okay, who am I against? This is awesome. Scrafty beats Lapras. Fighting is good against ice. He switches to grass. Watch this. Power Up Punch. Let's see if he panics and if he blocks this. I have Skarmory, which is pretty good against grass. And I have Clodshire as well. But Clodshire is also weak to grass, so Skarmory is a little bit safer. So I'm going to switch to him. The good thing is that he cannot switch for a long time because he also just switched. I don't think the Meganium can do much to me, so I'm going to say not now. It's not a really good Pokemon. And Earthquake is not good against flying. It is good against steel, but luckily the flying type kind of supersedes that in some ways. It's a little bit weird how some moves are not like neutrally effective to certain like combinations. He didn't block, so he still has 2 of his shields. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely insane in my opinion. So I'm beating this guy by far. Electric and Fairy, this is very tough, but I do have the Steel. I need to block against this. It's going to be probably a Discharge of some sort from Dedenne. Dedenne's a decent Pokemon. Yeah, Discharge, there it is. I need to swap to something else as soon as I can. Can I get Flash Cannon, please? Nice! Flash Cannon I rarely use. And you can see it just little X's. Ding! Ding! Just like that. It's not going to do amazing damage, but it's decent against Fairy. He blocks and I switch to Clodsire. He switches to Water and Lapras. I have good news about this. My Rock move... Okay. He can probably do Surf. I'm going to have to block this. I'm scared. Because Surf is going to hurt me a lot. There it is. So I'm going to... Yep, there's my Rock move. I clicked it at the same time as him, but I was a little bit later, so I went second. That's okay. Will he block this? He doesn't! A lot of damage was just done. Amazing. Really, really good. Now, I think that Clodshire is going to die, but wait. Sludge Bomb will do neutral damage to water and ice. I think I got this, guys. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. No, he blocks it. It's okay. Lapras can kill me. No problem. I have Scrafty to finish it off anyway. That's fine. Not a problem. This is awesome. I think I got this guy too. A great way to end this set. No problem. Scrafty is next. I don't want to wait in that screen where I'm switching Pokemon too long because his timer for switching out to other Pokemon continues to go. He automatically had a charge move against me with Dedenne. I don't think it's going to kill me, but it's going to hurt me. Not bad. He doesn't have any shields either. I'm going to try Foul Play, which is my finisher move. It does heavier damage, much heavier damage than Power Up Punch. And it does have Stab, which is same attack type difference. And got him! That's it! I won! Wow, not bad. Oh my god. I'm feeling so good about myself. Oh, yay. Amazing. So we did it, guys. That's the end of this set. I only did the last 2 battles with you guys, but I did the other 3 earlier. So out of 5, I won 3 times. Not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. I'm going to click on my collect for the thing. Gligar is a very interesting Pokemon. I have quite a few of these already that are decent stats, but hopefully I'm looking for the Hundo so I can get a perfect one. I've actually heard that Gligar is better than its evolution in PvP due to its moveset. It charges up its moves faster and it has good defense. And its evolution has worse moves that take longer to charge up. Very, very sad, and in my opinion, a bit of an imbalanced oversight. Okay, not bad. I got 1 plus 3. I got 4 stats off of a perfect Gligar. Not bad at all. I'm going to call him Gligar 4. Gligar. Is it Gligar or Gligar? Amazing. So let me star him up. He is basically a 3-star. Not bad at all. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to claim my overall rewards for this set. So my ranking, I think, went a little bit up, which in my opinion is kind of a good, kind of a bad thing. It's bad because I have to face off against people that have meta Pokemon and it's really hard to win. And it's good because it shows that I am decent at the game and I have decent Pokemon, which makes me happy emotionally. But I do want to win, and I'll tell you why. Wow, I have a lot of Pokemon to catch. The reason why is because in the event section, I'm on the Go Battle League time research 5 out of 5. I have only 7 days to complete this, and I need to get literally 83 more wins. And it's the only way to finish this set and get the rewards at the end. Do I need to win? No. Do I want to win? Of course I do. It's better to win than to lose, right? And I want to get these rewards. I can technically do it in 7 days. I can get 25 wins a day if I'm perfect. So I'm going to hope that I play my cards right and I basically win enough to get this. Anyway, I'm going to catch some Pokemon, and we're going to finish the stream very soon because I have to go to sleep soon. I have to wake up relatively early and help a family member with some housework. I have a lovely family member that loves me and I love them, and we are going to help each other. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. What a great workout today. Fantastic. Also, oh my god, the time is almost that time. Oh my god. Pokemon Sleep. Guys, give me a second. I'm going to show you guys something cool. Let me go into Pokemon Sleep really quick. I'm going to leave those Pokemon there for now, because Pokemon Sleep should be activated before my bedtime, which is typically 12 o'clock. So it's about 11:28 p.m. right now for me. Let me quickly get into Pokemon Sleep. Let me show you guys how the main screen looks like. There it is. Hello. And start. And I think I've shown this on stream before, but check this out, guys. Oh, excuse me. Here's my Snorlax. I'm currently a Master 10, which is above average for my level. I'm a level 42. On the upper left side, you can see my rank. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Oh my god. So, my goal right now is to collect my Pokemon and activate my Pokemon Go Plus device right here so that I can basically get ready to sleep before 12 o'clock. That way I get a bonus for sleeping before my bedtime. So we're going to do that right now. Let me get that done really quickly. I'm collecting for my guys. Arcanine just activated his sub-skill. So he's now allowing another Pokemon to gain an extra benefit, which is to get more resources. I think he gave it to himself, which is really funny. Sometimes he gives it to somebody else. This guy is cool. He activates a buff to Snorlax himself to give him more strength. You can see at the top, the strength for Snorlax is up there. So it's pretty darn cool. And at Master 10, it does take a lot of strength to get to the next level, but you start off in Pokeball, and then Great Ball, and then Ultra, and then of course Master. So no big deal. And this is a special event where I get extra rewards, such as every fire type guy gives me extra ingredients. They also get an increase in their skill level, and their skill chance is increased by 1.5. So it's really, really nice. So everybody you can see here is all fire type, and they're all kicking some butt right now, you know? And we're all having a great time. But check this out, guys. I have a lot of Pokemon. Now, this is my current team, and you can see their exhaustion level, so I can increase that with certain skills from other Pokemon or with certain items. But for now, it's almost time to go to sleep. It's a great time for them to relax. I also gave some of them a little bit of a boost today, since I had a bit of an issue with their energy due to me accidentally holding and pressing onto this guy while I was like in the middle of sleeping in the middle of the night. And like I woke up and pressed on it and I heard the sound and I was like, oh no, I turned it off. And so I immediately turned it back on, and it counted as 2 sleep cycles. One yesterday and one today. And so it kind of broke the other sleep cycle today, and it was a bit of a mess. Anyway, here's my Pokemon. So I have a cool Charizard. He's doing great. I called him Charbard. You know, I gave all my best Pokemon some nicknames. They're having a good time, you know. I'll eventually have a Blastoise soon from good old Water Gunner on the upper right side. This is a shiny Caterpie, if you guys haven't seen one before. So I've actually gotten a shiny Metapod before. So you'll see my player icon will show the orange Metapod, and orange is my favorite color, so amazing. Anyway, I also have a green Ekans. So here he is. He's beautiful. And he has some great stats as well. He's a really, really strong one that I'm going to be using very, very soon. So I'm very, very happy with him. And so on and so forth. You can see these Pokemon here. I've got some Ninetales. I got a decent Vulpix that I may replace, may not. You know, I have a great Trio that I've been leveling up, and he's doing a great job. My Arcanine is beautiful. I found a shiny Growlithe. So the Growlithe that's shiny is like yellow compared to like the orange. But his stats are really bad. So, and his like nature is really bad. So I'm not really happy with him. So I'm not using him. I just kind of have him as a trophy. So pretty sad, but whatever. And so on and so forth. So I have a lot of cool Pokemon here. And you guys can see what I'm talking about. I actually caught the Umbreon you can see in the middle right there in the wild, I did not evolve him like I'm supposed to. So I got really lucky to see him. I saw him like 3 times, and I caught him like recently. So he's actually very, very strong. Let me give him a star so I don't accidentally remove him. But yeah, his nature is amazing. Energy recovery and XP up is really, really bad. So usually if you have main skill chance, ingredients up, or speed of help up, you want those. So there are certain natures that are bad and certain natures that are good. Some people will claim that they can kind of balance it out with certain kinds of Pokemon and have like speed down but like ingredients up, or like speed up and ingredients down for certain Pokemon. I don't really agree. If I ever see speed down or ingredients down or main skill down, I kind of cringe. The only exception to this rule is my Altaria. My Altaria is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. What I like about it the most, besides the inventory up, which is really bad, to be honest with you, is that the speed of help is up. The main skill chance only applies to it restoring energy to itself. So I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. So I kind of let it go. And it's pretty good overall. Maybe I have a better one. I do have this Swablu here, which is probably a little bit better. It has an ingredient binding up, which is really, really nice. But this Pokemon is meant to capture berries, not ingredients. You can see on the upper right side, it says specialty berries up there. So, you know, what can you do? You know, right up there. You can see where I'm kind of pressing in that location. So, I may invest into this Swablu. It's not that difficult to do. I just have to level it up to 26. And we'll see. So, for now, we'll see what happens. But yeah, here's my Pokemon. I have a shiny Toxicroak. That's what he looks like. Pretty cool stuff. And the regular one is much better in terms of being a better Pokemon. This one, look at that. Main skill up, speed of help down. And for me, speed of help, I don't really care if you're an ingredient-based guy. You make me sad. So I'm not really interested. And then yeah, I have some cool guys down here. I have an awesome Magnetone, Magnabone. And then a Togekiss, which is beautiful. And, you know, Gallade, he's not a gal, you know? So, and then good old, let me see if I remember her name. This is an Eevee evolution called, oh god, I forgot the name. I've named her Enerspee for a reason, or him Enerspee. I don't remember the actual name of this one. Oh my god, I forgot. Anyway, this is a great one because it gives energy to everybody on the team. And it's similar to the Wigglytuff in this game. Wigglytuff in this game is actually awesome. So I'll go up and show you my Wigglytuff. Tough DW. It's a homage based on, what's her name? Oh my god. Is it just DW from Dexter's Lab? I think so. Yeah, DW. Oh, DW, what are you doing? Dexter, I'm just having a good time. Come on, Dexter, let's have some fun. You know, DW. So I don't know why, but Wigglytuff reminded me of her a little bit. So and there you go. My Wigglytuff is really, really nice. Her main skill chance is up, so she can give energy to everybody, and her energy is down. Doesn't matter. She can give herself energy as well while giving everybody energy. She's one of my best Pokemon. The only issue is the inventory twice. You don't want so much inventory up because it becomes useless after a while. And if you check the game every 3 hours, there's no real reason to have much extra inventory than the default. Maybe one in inventory M is nice, but that's about it. So, alright guys, enough about that. I have to activate my Pokemon Go Sleep. So it's time for me to hit the hay. Literally and figuratively. So I'll go back to the main screen so you guys can see me collecting for my guys for the last time for the evening. There we go. Good old Typhlosion has some stuff for us. And that's it. And every like half an hour, 10 minutes, so often, like the Pokemon will have some stuff for you. And then that will basically even out after like a 2-3 hour period where it's very consistent. So, you know, that's how often you should be checking this game. It's a very easy game to play. So, alright guys. Let's see what happens if I get Entei tomorrow, because I've actually put his incense here, so I can try to get him. This is the Entei event. That's why this map looks very different and very red and fiery right now. So I'm excited for Entei. Looking forward to seeing him again for the second time. I met him once I was able to feed him 5 times, and then he got full. That's very lucky, because sometimes after feeding a Pokemon twice, they get full. So I got really, really lucky, and so he needs one more special biscuit, the Entei biscuit. You can see here there's an Entei biscuit in this list. These give him special and a little bit of extra oomph, and then he'll become my friend, and then I can use him. So next week, I'll be able to use him in full force. I'm going to get him tomorrow, for sure, and that's it. Alright guys, that's it for now. I've been talking for too long. Thank you so much for watching the stream and being part of the weekday workout session and a little bit of extra stuff at the end. I'm looking forward to the next streams. I think that this weekend there may not be a stream, but I'm going to try and finally release a video that I've been preparing for a while. It has to do with a little guy named Randy, so I'm not going to tell you who he is yet. It's a little bit of a surprise, but I've got a friend named Randy that I have a whole story about, so I'll tell you about him pretty darn soon. Besides that, I'm going to stream as soon as I can, probably the following weekend. Maybe in the middle of the week, we'll see. I've kind of enjoyed the middle of the week stream, so we'll see if I can do it again and if it's not going to interfere with my workflow in terms of work and rest and other responsibilities that I have. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. So take care, guys. Bye.